everybody doing? Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl, MsBrownCali. Thank you to all my new subscribers. And if you're not subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you know next time I upload a video. And let's get into it. So, I made a comment on my Facebook page about BK. So I decided, let me go ahead and make a video about this. What's this? The season 9, episode 8 of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Yeah, I had to write down some notes on this one. So this was good. This season has been really good. I think Atlanta is my favorite of all the Love and Hip Hops, and then New York will be second. So they started off with Scrap and Cheyenne meeting up with Scooter and Kiami, I think that's how you say her name, up on the parking garage. So I thought that was an interesting place to meet. And Cheyenne is really upset at Kiami, and I really don't understand why. She said Kiami was being disrespectful. But at first, when they first encountered each other at Jack's, was that his bachelor party or something? Shooter is the one who never addressed that situation correctly. I don't really get why everybody is so surprised about how Shooter is conducting himself, seeing how he behaved during his marriage with Sierra. Like, this is typical Shooter behavior, so I don't understand why these ladies seem so surprised that he's doing this. They get into the little altercation because Scrap said, y'all need to talk it out, the two of y'all, and because Kiami had went and got back in the truck, and she gets out like, what, is there a problem or something? You got some words or something? They say some words, and they get to swinging, and of course they broke it up. But I think Cheyenne just needs to let it go, really. Shooter didn't disrespect you twice. He never told you that he was seeing other people. And the way he carried himself, like you been replaced, like you had me on hold. Like you should have said something. If that's the way the situation was, you could have clearly stated, hey, I'm seeing other people. You could have let her know. I don't think it don't seem like the relationship was that serious. Well, Cheyenne believed it was serious. She's trying to help you conduct business with her brother. Sorry about that. Can't with lipstick be feeling weird on your lips. Anyway, I just don't like the way Shooter was moving. I don't like the fact that you and Scrappy supposed to be friends doing business. I felt that he should have said something. One of them should have spoke up sooner than what they did. Moving on. So, Scrap is just like, ain't nothing to clear up. He done showed you twice what this situation is. There's no clarity needed. So, Mimi was in her little, doing her little testimony interview, whatever you want to call it, and she was basically over the trip. Here's my problem with all these women. They act like they can't handle conflict too well. Every little thing was, I didn't get Spice. I didn't get her at all. I don't know if it's a different culture thing, if it was the issue of, I understand you asked Shakina for help to get you a place to stay. She blew you off. You are a professional. Why you just didn't go through a realtor? At least in somewhere. When you seen that she wasn't moving the way you wanted her to, that was time for you to put on your grown woman-ish. And I need to do what I need to do for me and mine. Like, I didn't get the whole thing. Like, okay, this is my 2 cents. My advice for people. When you see that people are not moving the way, they're not conducting themselves or behaving the way you feel that they should, or you would like them to, or you would hope they would, then you just take that with a grain of salt. And you just know what type of person you're dealing with. And you're like, okay, this person is not what I had hoped that they would be, or what I thought that they would be. And so I know how to handle them from that moving forward. You can't really just let yourself be so consumed because this person let you down. Because this person is not what you thought they were going to be, or what you needed them to be. You just have to move forward with what you need to do for you and yours. You putting so much, you waiting so much on one person when there's people out there that do this for a living. I didn't understand why you just didn't pay somebody to handle your business the way you needed it done instead of waiting on her. And you see that she blowing you off, or you feel that type of way. So now you're not even confronting her about it. You waiting until this trip. Like, you should have settled all that before you even got on the trip. That's how I felt about it. Like, why you taking all this anger out and ruining it for everybody else? Like, don't nobody want to deal with y'all drama. People came on the trip to have a good time. Nobody want to hear y'all arguing and fighting the whole time. And you see Bambi was like, I gotta go. I don't want to deal with this. And that should have been a hint, like, we need to stop this. But no. And to me, that was very selfish of Spice. Like, you just still gonna keep on with this bickering. And you see how everybody is starting to move around you. And you still like, okay, this is not the appropriate time for this. I should have handled this differently. You are blaming her because she didn't do what she said she was going to do. Okay. The first time she didn't do it, okay, maybe something came up. You give people benefit of the doubt. The second time, you should have said, okay, I need to handle this. I need to do what I got to do for me and mine. Instead of sitting around here waiting on her, and now you mad because you still waiting on her. Like, no, you got to do what you need done. You can't just keep waiting on, because there's always going to be people like that. And you going to always be let down if you keep depending on people like that. So moving ahead, we're going to go to Kirk and Rashida. They went and they finally was able to bail the son out. I still think there's more behind that story that's not being told. Hopefully the court case goes well for them. We'll find out whenever that happens later on. Down in the later on in the future, because you know how court cases could take a year or two, whenever they put you on the docket, especially with this coronavirus holding cases up. Like, I don't even think they're doing that many court cases now anyway. So we're gonna talk about the two mother-in-laws, Scrappy and Bambi mama. Mama D is so out of pocket. She is so completely out of pocket. That whole obituary thing, that was too much. That was doing way too much. And Mama D is always doing too much. And it's at this point, it's like, when you gonna stop? It's at the point of people like, we know you, the mama, the grandma and stuff, but your behavior is so toxic, we're gonna have to cut you off, because at the end of the day, it's not even worth it no more. Like, you have gone way too far. And the sad part about the whole situation is you don't even care how you are damaging your child, your son. You don't care what this is doing to Scrappy. It's all about, I gotta be the bigger evil person. She said this to me. She hit me. She did this, that. Okay. She lived in your house and she said some things she shouldn't have said, or she did some things she shouldn't have said. True enough. Y'all got into it. At what point does it stop? Like, y'all way too old for this. Like, y'all don't even care what this is doing to y'all children, to your grandchildren. It's all about, I got to get the last word in. I got to get the bigger hit in. My comeback for revenge has got to be greater than hers. I don't care how this is going to affect my grandchildren, how people are going to look at me. I don't care what this is doing to my son, how everybody is viewing me, what people is really saying to him. Like, at what point did you say this is enough already? I really feel, I can't think of Bambi mother name, but I really feel that she just needs to start ignoring Mama D. Because it's like the more attention you give her, the more she gonna do. And it's really sad that you have lived this long and this is how you decide that you want to keep living in this foolishness at this age and portray this to the world. This is what you want the world to see of you. How evil and cold-hearted you are. And you have no respect for your child. Because even if you thought that, even you felt that way, you should have known better than to do that to Scrappy. It's like you don't even care what this is going to do. Like, you didn't care if Bambi left him. Like, I can't be around this evil. Your mama's just too evil. You have no concern about your behavior is affecting nobody but you. And that's all I'm going to say about that. That is just way too much. We're going to talk about Sierra. So while they at the lodge on the ski trip, Sierra girlfriend Tiffany calls up and said, "Hey, my man and your man at the bar, because somebody done told me, and your man BK is letting this female play in his beard." So naturally, Sierra's gonna call him up and confront him. "Hey, what's going on? What's this? What I heard? What you doing? Whoop-de-whoop." If you're in a relationship, there's certain things you just not gonna do. But Sierra does say this is not the first time he's done this type of stuff. Ladies, be aware of men like BK. BK is crazy. He's the type of man that'll kill you. He's like a serial killer. I'm sorry, he's not no serial killer. He's the type of man that you look up one day, he's a stalker. He been broken your house and killed you, and your family come in and find your body laying there. Because his behavior is not right. Okay. Sierra confronts you, that's typical behavior. Somebody come tell you something about your man, you're going to confront him. Okay. I heard you did this, whoop-de-whoop. Okay, you confront him. He denies it. Okay. So she said, as soon as I get a chance, I'm going to get my key back. He comes in the house with the key. He don't knock. He just opens the door with the key. So now she confronts him. She snatches the key. "Thank you for my key. Go ahead on. I'm done with you. Leave." Sierra throws her daughter, her 15-year-old daughter birthday party at, it looked like a restaurant or someplace in public. He shows up there with a gift for the daughter and a gift for Sierra. Now, this is a public place, and he shows up with, the daughter gift was very nice and thoughtful, and he shows up with the gift for Sierra, which is in a bag, and it's a condom. Now, when Sierra saw the condom, she should have known to stop right then that this man was up to no good. But really, she should have known he was up to no good when he bought her a gift. Because what would be the purpose of bringing you a gift for your child's birthday party? That was one of two things. One, it was going to be a gag gift. Or two, it was going to be, "Oh, baby, I'm sorry. Take me back." He does this in front of the teenage kids that's there for the daughter's birthday and Sierra's friends. When you saw there was a condom, you knew this is not going to go too well. Because you kind of have this feeling, women, we had this feeling in our gut, like, what is this? What's this all about? Come on now. When she saw it, she said, this is my daughter's birthday. This is not the place for this. He then went in her phone and printed out all these text messages she's had with other men showing that, hey, I might have cheated, but you were out here flirting or cheating also. So you're not as innocent as you want everybody to think. Here's the problem what I have with that. What man does that? Now, one, why would you go through the phone? Why would you do all that when y'all done already broke up and went your separate ways? That's the first problem I had with it. Second of all, you thought that was appropriate time is at her child's birthday party in front of her friends, her children's friends. So you wanted to publicly humiliate her because she said, give me back my key, leave me alone. You thought that was the right thing to do in front of these kids and her friends. Why? Clearly you didn't want her because you out here messing around with everybody, entertaining other women in the bars and letting them feel on you and playing your face and stuff. So this is not normal behavior for a man of that age to play these type of games. This is type of behavior that people that's not wrapped too tight do. These type of red flags that you need to look out for when you dating people. Grown men don't play these type of games. Psychos. People that you wake up one day and you don't know what's been happening and stabbed you in the middle of the night and stuff. Those are the type of men who do stuff like this. People who are normal people, they move on because they didn't call up one of the girls they've been playing with anyway. They're not worried about you no more. Oh, well, she found out. Okay, no big deal. But what are you trying to prove? So you, ladies, be careful because they out there. Sierra tends to entertain too much stuff because she entertained it. He saw that he could push her buttons. I would have laughed at his face and walked away. Boy, bye. I got time for you. Certain things you have to learn to walk away from and don't even entertain that foolishness because as long as they see they can keep getting at you, that's exactly what they're going to do. He going to keep pushing her buttons, keep getting under her skin, keep doing stuff. Block the number. Change your locks. See, she shouldn't even got the key back. He could have kept that key. Because I'd have paid that locksmith. Come change my locks. Sometimes you need to just go ahead and pay. That's what that bought since. You bought and paid for it. Change your locks. So when just like he walked through that door, you might be sleeping in your bed. You don't know if he made a copy of that key. Change your locks. He willingly gave you that key back. But you don't know how many copies he done had made of that key. Ladies, pay attention to men like that. They not wrapped too tight. You on TV letting the world know what type of games you play because you do not care. Who knows how sick you are. Next week's episode is going to be really good. Akbar seemed like she got some real serious issues going on. I don't know what this is with this whole issue. Why she want to fight light-skinned Keisha. Because this lady said she the queen of the South or something. Like, girl, please, it is not that serious. I don't know none of y'all. I don't know y'all music, so I lived in Georgia for a long time, so especially for y'all you want to fight somebody over a title. When y'all start going platinum and double platinum, you ain't gotta fight nobody, baby. Everybody gonna know who you are. Everybody will crown you. You ain't got to crown yourself because the world will crown you. They will call you the queen proudly. Because them record sales and them albums and them tours and them concerts is going to sell out. You ain't got to fight. Until the next one. Peace.